In the world, there are many dangerous statements that they throw at you. Those dangerous statements are dangerous because once you agree with them, you are bringing a curse upon yourself. Now, in the world, there is this phrase, you teach people how to treat you, which is not correct. Why? Because if someone is filthy, they will act filthy. Their filth is their filth. It's not you treating yourself in a filthy way that causes them to treat you in a filthy way. They treat you in a filthy way because they are filthy. So by you agreeing with you treat people how to treat you, you are blaming yourself for how others decide to deal with you. Beware of such agreements. A lot of people are not aware they are agreeing with demons when they agree with such stuff. Now, I want to point out the following in this video. When worldlings see that there are consequences when someone violates you, worldlings will be less likely to even consider exploiting you. But if you were harmed or taken advantage of and there was no consequence whatsoever on behalf of the perpetrator, worldlings will frame you as an easy target and an easy victim. And once you're framed as an easy target and an easy victim, the more likely it is that people will feel comfortable taking advantage of you. It may sound very weird, but that is the case with fallen mankind. That's how fallen mankind operates. So that is why, as a believer, you should beware of the expectations you tolerate. People can and should expect things from you, as you expect things from other people. But whatever you expect of them must be examined and it must be just. But what they expect of you must be examined and it must be just also. What happens in the world is that people don't want to face themselves, so they don't want to examine whether what they expect of you is correct. Some people want to be validated and they fight you they attack you, they make life hard on you, they endanger you when you don't give them the validation they crave. The question is, why do they crave this validation? Why? Because of self-worth issues. Now, those self-worth issues are not your fault. So they cannot put pressure on you to validate them, thinking that that will solve the issue. It won't. You shouldn't be charged with that weight. Yet, that is what happens often in the world. And because such people often use violence, we tend to give in to what they want. Especially if they have key positions in our lives, as maybe an employer, or maybe a parent when you're still a little child, or some other significant role. We tend to take it to resist them would cause unnecessary conflict. So we choose our battles wisely and we put up with it. As a believer, I'm telling you, the moment you don't have to tolerate it and that individual anymore around you, don't. I'm telling you, don't. Because the moment you keep on tolerating their unexamined negative expectations, they develop a comfort zone in their mind in which they feel entitled to misuse you, mistreat you, and take advantage of you. So such people, the moment you don't have to be involved with them anymore, don't be involved with them. Don't confront them by acting out your, discontent about the situation. Because first thing first, they don't care about that. The only thing they're interested in is their own comfort. So, and if they feel comfortable treating you like trash, they will do it because it's about them. So don't confront them, but don't endlessly tolerate their negative expectations either. Tolerate what's tolerable, and once you don't have to tolerate it anymore, shake it off of you. I'm telling you, you're not treating people, you're not teaching people how to treat you. That's a lie. You are teaching yourself what you should allow in your life. That's all it is. You were raised a certain way. Based on how you were raised, you teach yourself daily how others should treat you. You're not teaching them how to treat you, you're teaching yourself how others should treat you. And that's where the issue lies. How you were raised and how you expect others to treat you. Is it correct? For a lot of people, it's normal that that they owe everything to society, but the society owes them nothing. Just think about that. If an individual would come into your life and he would say, you owe me everything, I owe you nothing. When I want something, make sure I get it immediately, or else I'm going to smack you and harm you. If I do something that isn't correct, it's all your fault, and I don't want to hear anything about it. If anyone would come into your life with such demands and they don't allow you to say no against their agreements that they want to force on you, what would happen? You would fight that individual to get away from you, or you would report such an individual, right? Yet you have a lot of people, when it's society acting in such a narcissistic, abusive way, they accept it, they defend it. What? So hold on a minute. If one individual narcissistically abuses you, it's evil, it's wrong. Or when society does it, it's correct. And it's your fault for what you go through. There are a lot of people with twisted, sick thinking. For example, there are people that think that just because their biological father inserted semen in their biological mom and that they came forth out of that, that because of that, their biological father has a right to treat them however the biological father wants. But in return, they must give reverence and even worship to that biological father. So no matter how the biological father treats them, they owe the biological father the best of them, even if the biological father abuses the best of them. I'm sorry, but that does not go into my brain. That is not correct. So there are people that seriously believe that their parents have the right to narcissistically abuse them, and they have to find a way to swallow and take it. Why? Because when they were little children, those biological parents had no choice but to take care of them. I'm sorry, they were the ones that wanted to have sex, right? And you were born. That's their natural responsibility towards you. Does that give them the right to harm you because they don't want to face themselves? And even if there were issues with the birth, maybe the biological mother was raped or whatever, that's still not your fault. They still should not take anything out on you. They should take it out on the perpetrators. There are people out there who seriously allow their parents to use them as a dump site. And that is all something that needs to stop. You teach yourself how others should treat you based on what you're holding on to. You're not teaching others how to treat you. People treat you the way they are. So that's not on you. What you need to unlearn is that society is everything and you're nothing. And that's what a lot of people believe, that society is everything and they are nothing. So stop debasing yourself. Agree with Christ.